So, with 2 foundries, right now these are producing just enough to do the options. Given we're only 3 days ahead of schedule, if we would have to finish the upgrades, like 1 upgrade per day, basically, in order to finish it by day 45 at least. This is so cool. I love that this froze over and we can walk on it now. That is so neat. They're like, oh, we're gonna walk through the red zone. They don't care. We don't need roads. Oh, what are they doing? What's going on right there? Crystal tip. Is this tip crystal clear? Will I be dazzled by this crystal clear tip? If you move your scouts to a previously scouted location, they move twice as fast if that location is near an unscouted... Oh, stop. Sorry, I can't help it. If that location is near an unscouted location, you can get there quicker by using that. Oh. Can I stop them? Stop it. Well, I can tell them to go somewhere else. So that's 7 hours. This is 10. Interesting. Okay. Cool. So really what you can do is... What I can do is I can have them move to this location, and then when I get there, I can have them go to that location, and then about halfway, I can just click, I can have them stop and click on that. Yup. That's cool. I like that. It feels like the game's gonna yell at me for cheating a little bit. I could argue, you know, they're walking the same path or something, or they're familiar with the process. Okay, how are you hungry? We have so much food. I feel we will starve before the ships return. How do you figure that? We have so much food. We have 7 days. We are alone. The camp... Oh, she's so sad. She kind of reminds me of a character from Oblivion. Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I feel like I've seen like half the characters in that game are just this character right here. The final days, we are alone. The camp wakes up in an eerie silence, with the last ship gone. We could no longer count on any outside support, no supplies, no mail, no way to evacuate in an emergency. We're on our own. Motivation will fall even more each morning. So the first complaint was actually food, and food is not part of the shipments. We must hold out, though. One of our people has died. Oh, because of the execution? On day 38, one of our people died. One died of execution. Edward Brewster, an engineer. There's actually been 1, 2, 3, 4 total people who have died. Click on the hungry icon to see why they're hungry. Well, they're on their way to go eat. One of them is going into treatment. They're not going to eat for a little while. Then click on one of the people's, do select to highlight them, and check where they work. This person didn't even have a workplace. I'll tell you where they're going to work. They're going to work all the way out here. If you're hungry and there's food in front of you, good luck. Alright, so we don't need this many people. Let's take 12 people out of here. Pop the 10 in there, pop the 2 in there, and they should be chilly. Yes, they are chilly. Yeah, if you're gonna be slacking, here, have this terrible job all the way out here. Alright, we actually need... I kind of wish we have our steam cores here, so we can build a second infirmary. We actually have a few extra sick people. let's see, one slot. We'll be clearing up here very soon. So I think the reason why, probably just because it's chilly, but most of our people are actually right here. So let's turn up the heat. Let's turn up the heating level so that did it not do it? There we go. Livable. I suspect it's actually from there. But your docks are dead, so you could probably reclaim your reloading station, steam cores that are done gathering. Oh, so clever. We can get 3 right there. Hold on, game. I'm reading. 2. I'm looking for 1, which I know the wood one is, but I'm gonna forget about it if the docks open up again. Let's tear down the steel here. All right, let's go see what the worker council here needs here. Power hungry. Oh boy. Sir, with the colds upon us, people are getting worried about food shortage. They shouldn't be. There are complaints that the militia are abusing their authority to control the food rations distribution, putting themselves ahead of everyone else. Lots of steam cores. Yeah, we're gonna have 2 more from scouts too. Motivation will fall. Discontent will rise. I think I'm gonna punish them. Yeah. We make up that. Look how many positive effects we have. We can make that up tomorrow morning. Let's do... I almost want to put a pause on this. We have so many of these things. Let's take him out. Do we have like more work that anybody needs to do? Oh look, there's 8 people sick here. Can I just do this? Oh look, nobody's sick. That's one of my favorite tricks right there. Let's see. Let's go to heat. Improved heater. Workplaces by 2 levels. Each heater consumes 2 coal per hour. And then we have efficiency. I don't think I want to do 2. Is there anything else that's kind of interesting? We could do this one. The large resource depot. So that when the docks do open up, but I think I'm more interested in these. If we do this one, then we can move 5 engineers into the next infirmary and fully staff it. So we're gonna do that. Alright. I don't think I want 2 levels of heater. Yep. Came from right here. So let's overextend. That's 11 hours. This is actually shorter. Actually, no. We'll get there in 5 hours. Boop. We just can't forget about it. So we'll look at this 10 here. When it says 5, we're gonna have to open that up again. Alright, so we're at 35, 23 more from here. Temperatures are looking good. One person is really hungry. Alright, Rufus Berkeley. You're currently at work. Well, there's no lunch breaks in this town. Sorry. We have another engineer. So now all of our workplaces are... What are these called? Workshops. Now all of our workshops are fully staffed. Alright, long hours of toil. Sir, our people are worn out. Some of them have been working on extended shifts for days on end. Their effort is taking its toll, and they're becoming restless. They deserve a break. They might go on strike if you ignore them. You have to keep regular shifts everywhere for 3 days. Discontent will rise slightly. Strike risk will rise wherever extended shift is in effect. Slackers, indeed. Remember, you have no choice. Don't forget about the terror. I kind of want to do this because I don't want to do it everywhere. We can do it on the workplaces look like the places that are actually Or the, what are they called? The research buildings. Alright, I'm just gonna do that. Let's check our risk. Oh look, there's no risk right now. But, you know, we don't really need the research right now. So we'll pop this down and appease him a little bit. This has workers in there. No. Alright. Cool. So we got people cranking out the steel. Good. It's chilly in there. The heat is on. Livable. Okay, we'll keep the sickness down here a little bit. Alright, we don't need those things on. We don't need these things on. It's plenty. People do not need to be comfortable. Discomfort can actually make you a little bit more productive. Because then you want to get out of there faster, right? Maybe. Maybe not for everybody. Alright, cool. Putting speed up.
Quitting time. Return to your comfortable quarters.
What was that message? It was something about prostitutes. Did one of them get sick? I think one of them got sick. Oh, that was our scouts. Oh, see? This is how it's actually not faster. I'm just gonna forget about them. See, now it's gonna take 12 hours. It was gonna only take 10, and now it's 12. You can't improve this. This is the problem here. Oh my goodness. For shame. Hey, we can put a heater on in the workplace here now. That's nice. Oh, look at that. Alright, so now we can split this effort. Let's just keep making them actually. So split it in half-ish. Let's pop this down to, let's call it an 8. And let's do another 10. So 13. Okay, so they both will just do 13. Okay. So it'll give us 40% at some point. I can't believe I forgot. For shame. And it's because of the fast mode. The fast mode always gets me. My gosh, everybody's getting so sick. What's happening? On the way to work? Is that when people are getting sick? Oh my gosh. So 14 hours, 7 hours, 9 hours. Here's less than an hour, that's 2. See people coming out of there. One of our people died. Oh, right, the execution. Alright, it's getting a little more chilly. Alright, so now we can pop this thing. These things are already popped. They're not going to be very happy. We could put a brazier out there.
Rejoice. Your shift begins.
I don't want to be overzealous with the coal thing here. Coal consumption. This one can at least be, like, only, working in the coal docks. Oh. But there's nobody in there. It's probably this. But it's only chilly. Oh, these are cold. How was this one so okay? How did this one manage? It's just a reloading station, but these other super ones were actually cold. -2 weather. -2 weather. How does this one have building insulation? The other ones don't. How does this not have building? It does have building insulation. That's a game bug. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty weird. That's why I was ignoring it. Alright. Oh well. Alright, let's do this one. Discontent raises global strike risk 1. High discontent. Okay. I think we're okay. Alright, so... I mean, at this rate, we could... Yeah. So the game, like, gives you the option to do the optional upgrades. Alright, so let's go into our icy plateau. The rails are covered with ice, sometimes disappearing under it. We follow them until they are no longer visible. Let's explore. Track to nowhere. After the track disappeared under the ice, we followed its general direction for a couple miles, seeing nothing on the horizon. Then backtracked and fanned out, trying to find the place where the track comes back up. It seems that it does not. Where did the track lead? We might never know. We know exactly where it goes. We lost the track. I thought it said we lost track. That was it. It goes to the freight terminal, or Crevenage. Or kind of. I was referring to the event where you stopped people from leaving. Oh. So, no more exploration. When is this thing going to be done? In one day. Yeah, we can't explore anywhere else. So I guess they go home now. They have lots of equipment anyway. That's right, we turned this one off. Fun fact, the track goes to the Rifts Endless Map. There's a train station in that map 2% of the time. Fun Easter egg. The train station in that map 2% of the time. Oh, interesting. So every time you play it, there's like a different sort of map situation. There's a few random sort of things that can occur. That's pretty neat. Okay. Excuse me. Guess we can pop these. I mean, chili's fine. I don't want to waste a coal. We're down to 5. A good call of checking out these things. Look, it's still very cold. For now, it's just cold. And we can't put braziers over there either. Alright. A little bit of warmth. Sir, the people working in the construction site really appreciate that you turned the heater on. Yes. But most of them are complaining that they can barely feel the heat from their workstations. Allowing us to take shorter breaks to warm ourselves up would go a long way. While heating is on in the construction site, workers will work less efficiently, will get less likely to get ill. You know, those reloading stations have literally 0 resources to gather. Oh, do they actually have 0 now? Okay, I'll check that out. I was kind of waiting for the piles to deplete. I wasn't sure how long it's going to take, and just like the scouts, I forgot. Alright, sure, but keep it short. While heating is on in a construction site, workers will work less efficiently, but will get less likely to get ill. Moderately. I think I'm going to do that. And how do I lay the hammer down? Where's my hammer building? Is it in here? Yes. Food for workers. -2 strike risk. Show of force. This is the one. Militiamen will lead workers on a hunt for troublemakers. They'll have to provide them with extra food for their efforts. Discontent will fall greatly. Boom. Look at that. Actually, I meant to do that a while back. I kind of forgot. Okay, so, yeah, the little icons are there. So, you guys can stop sitting around twiddling your thumbs and go home. There's nothing to do. I mean, can I even fit another gathering post in here? Suppose I could. I can fit many more. Alright. Let's do it. And we have our steam core, and I kind of forgot to also build the other infirmary. Not sure where this thing is gonna go. Not enough space. Pop it back here. I guess, why not? It's not anywhere near any braziers. Oh, this is a shorter rune. Doop-a-doop. I still have to say it really deliberately. Braziers. Brazia. 4 days ahead of schedule. Oops. Keep tapping my microphone. Infirmary checklist completes. So now people are going to be coming out of there super fast. Let's see, what did we do? Anything worth doing. We could do improved heaters because the temperature is going to continue to go down. Let's do that. And we still have 5 whole days. We have 5 business days. This thing is still on full swing. Just keep the safety and safe. I'm so scared something bad's gonna happen. Oh, look. We have all the steam exchangers we actually really need, so let's build 5 each. And notice it's supposed to be 75, right? Oh no, we just have a lot of them. Oh wait, so 25. No, yeah, we have so many. All right, we have so many of those things. All right, so boop. Right? I'm not derping up here, right? We have so many of them. 68. We only need 60 for all the upgrades. If we make 10 more, we can just pop another 40%. Are we gonna be able to do this before day 45? That would be pretty neat. So many people. We're doing more warmth. They'll be a little bit happier. Only slightly. I mean, for the time being, we can pop everybody in here and build 8. Another 2 days of this stuff. And again, it's probably going to be completed before today, or before tomorrow. I'm not going to pop this after the day is over. That's so unfair. Oh. There you go. Let's put a... I don't want to get all Brazier happy here. But it would help the public house anyway. Let's put it over here. We can also hit this thing. Cold homes. There are a few people who are cold. Sir, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their quarters. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold, and ask you to address the problem. They might go on strike if you don't do it. Let's heat some homes. You'll have to start heating 18 of the cold homes. 18 cold homes? Really? Within 2 days. Keep them heated for 2 days. Oh. Alright, let's do this one. So, who's cold? Okay, everybody is chilly, not cold. These guys are cold. So... Oh, we don't have any steel. Let's cancel 2. It gives us a few steel. Let's put 1... Is this actually extended? It is extended. Alright, let's build 1 in this corner and 1 in this corner. It's a little excessive. Actually, I think it's just... Actually, I think it's just the 1. So I think those are the only cold homes, right? Alright, hold on. Let's actually put it in a different place. Let's put it... Let's build a little bit more roads in between. And then we can pop this right where the problem is. Okay. Actually, that's the only one. The only 3. I believe that's the only 3. All of our homes are right in this area. Can we turn up the level in your browser? Braziers? I have not, no. Are you saying interesting that the message came up? There are 3 cold homes. I was kind of waiting for the next hit. I think chili isn't too bad. I'm being overly conservative probably about the coal. Hey, look at that, we're about to max out in Steam exchangers. I'm totally gonna pop this again. Oh, that's exciting. So let's see if this clears out. Yeah, the 0 of 18. Oh, chili counts as cold in this case. For some reason. Alright. Fair enough. Which also means we can just leave this one alone. We can just do the ones that are going to be the biggest hits. There you go. Done. Yeah, I don't like that it used the term cold, because nobody is cold at this point. I think I'm going to leave them as chilly. I'm going to leave them as chilly because of the coal consumption. Actually, take a look. I guess it's not going to tell us anything. Just 6 days. I mean, right now, we're going to be 1 extra day after day 45. Yep, we're going to disband them. Those people are still bringing us food. And disband. Alright, so now we have even more people. Oh, look, we've kind of forgot about our little things over here. Luckily, a new workday has not begun. Boop, boop. Okay. And I think we're fine on warming at the moment. Did we build the... No gatherable resources? Oh, it lied to me. That's a shame. Alright. I could have sworn it was, actually green. Oh. So I won't actually know if it's in range. I'm assuming this one's in range? I mean, if this one's in range, this one's in range, right? Yeah, it's gotta be in range. Alright, so this thing is heating up things nicely. It is on level 1. Good. Let's put it on... Put this on 1. It's chilly in this workplace. This also has internal heating. Is this one not in range now? Ugh. Oh, okay. It's because the heater isn't on. Gotcha. Alright. Level 2. Alright, so let's do the last one from our other a checklist here. Alright, let's do a little speedy forward. Uh-oh. Chief Engineer. Sir, the man executed today was none other than the Chief Engineer. Why do they keep just killing the engineers? The mild-mannered gentleman, whose last words were an apology for stepping on the foot of the executioner, was found guilty of negligence that led to the explosion in the shafts a while back. Although his responsibility is far from direct, he was fiercely hated by workers, and his death put them in high spirits. Ugh. Oh, another person from the infirmary. And that's our last of the engineers. I mean, without moving them around a bit. Oh man, the terror. Ugh. You know, by placing it and then by clicking it? What do you mean? This? This building's under construction. I mean, what I was saying is, if I put this here, there's no highlight that happens. It's green because the other ones are already interacting with it. Okay. No green? Oh, well see, this thing is green already because there's already buildings attached to it. And what I was doing before is it's not changing color. It's just green because I already have stuff on it. Yeah, it highlights it. So this one, does that mean that this is not in range? See how it highlights? Okay, so you're not referring to the green highlight, but the white highlight. Gotcha. Alright, well I guess this is as many as we can put in. Oops. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we got more coming in. Let's do the one here. Up. Our toil is over. Finally, we can't believe it.
It's operational.
It's not over. We have upgrades now. We did it. You know, when that cutscene started, I was terrified. I was like, what happened? What's happening now? But we did it. Alright, sir, after great sacrifices, we finally completed the generator. Some said it could not be done, and yet here it stands, towering over the camp. Majestic and defiant. A proof of our supremacy over the colds and Mother Nature. It seems to challenge the worlds. We will endure. And endure we shall. As we now need to hold out until the icebreaker arrives and to take us home. We're almost done, so close and yet still far away. Alright, cool. Generator is ready. Now we wait until the weather improves enough for ships to arrive and take us home. We just have to hold on a few days longer. There is still time to improve the generator. That's right. We are not going to be waiting around. Pause. So, how do we do these now? The riser system. Is this something we have to research? Oh, now we have to research them? Was this wasn't here before? Oh, we need little plate things, steel composites. Oh yeah, okay, these are the regular requirements. No technology is still being researched. Well, we're gonna stop this research. This frivolous, like, researching thing that we're doing here. Who needs level 2 heaters? What we need is a generator upgrade, the riser system. So this isn't research then. That's confusing. So we're not building, are we researching them and then we can build them? Do we have any more engineers? We have a lot of sick people. And can we change the sick situation here? What was that? Oh. Good work. Congratulations, you finished a generator not a moment too soon. Nationwide food shortage caused people to take to the streets. There are riots in Manchester. I am talking way too like upbeat for the dreary dread that is in this note. Chaos in the colonies is even worse. Ebenezer Craven, the new prime minister, wants to redirect the resources for the generator programming. We might have to change your next assignment. The icebreaker is on its way and should arrive to evacuate you soon. We will be waiting. We will not be waiting, we'll be upgrading our generator. For those who have just arrived here, we have finished building the generator and now we are researching each of the upgrades. So the first one up is the riser system. Cool. Feeling good. Alright, I really want to know how many of these things we can do. So 5 days. Okay, so yeah, day 45. So we have more steel. Let's get up to 80 steam exchangers. We have 4 workshops. Let's see, I think we're fully staffed. Going to treatment. Yeah, all our patients are basically... Oh, it's gonna be clearing out here pretty soon. How much overheating is happening here? I guess it's actually not that bad. I don't understand. It says -2 and we are 4. Okay. Cool. Going into treatment. Alright, this one's gonna be fully loaded for a little while. Oh. Crazed preacher. If I were wearing a hat, I would be doing the exact same thing. You can do them all, but you need more workshops. 4 to get 2 of the 3. 4 will get 2 of the 3. Alright. I'll build another workshop. We don't have any engineers, so it'll be 75% efficient with workers. Do it. We have 92 people. Sir, a crowd is gathering by the generator around a tall, wiry man, or weary man, who's shouting, gesticulating wildly. Everyone in workshops, we're gonna build 5 of them. 5 more. We built this Tower of Babel against the god, our Lord, and now his wrath is kindling against us. So he sent this great frost to smite us. Repent, lay down your tools and pray. Most people are just gazing, but a few kneel next to him. The preacher will get hurt, discontent will rise. Let's silence him. And then... Oh, the cooldown hasn't happened yet. Oh. And... Boop. There you go. Alright. Workshop. Let's get those workshops up. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There it is. Part of the tech. Alright, we're gonna do sideways. Sideways workshops. There's 2 right there. And if only it didn't build in this direction, I could put 3 right there. Can't fit it there. Build 4. That's 3. I can math. Build 5. I Hey, I wasn't kidding. I'm gonna build 5. Very serious. We have the resources. Why not? I'm very serious. I want to get all upgrades. I want to get all of them. Don't speak too soon. The whole generator could explode and then everybody dies. It could happen. Oop. Scrolling. Alright, let's do fast mode. Oh. And pop in some workers. Workers. Our discontent is not bad. Alright, I don't want to get in trouble again. I was gonna pop this down to 6 to 8. Alright, y'all. Fast forwarding now. Let's get to the next day. A herd of deer. Okay, cool. Our outpost is now depleted. Okay. So, yep, just reconfirming there's nowhere else to go. And it's 15 more people. And they're gonna be back in 21 hours. Yeah, lots of close calls in this run. Pulled it through so far. I don't trust the game, I'll tell you that much. I know you say with the utmost confidence here that it's going to be a success, but I'm going to remain reserved. I believe you, but I also believe in 11-bit studios. If nothing happens, then I guess it's all good here. Do level 3 speed. Public execution. We're not gonna watch the public execution again. That was just dreadful. We could put in a Razor maybe. I mean, Chile isn't too bad. We have at least one day. We can put in a Razor. We will pronounce it correctly, consistently. On extreme, I'll try it at least once. Unless it's like really fun, I might try it a few times. The Terror. Yeah, everybody who's here, who just joined in, the Terror, we are doing that. Alright, so I think I'm gonna pop down a Razor. It's cheaper than running the heat in the buildings. Because they are more efficient. And we're about to hit 100%. And boop. Pause, next one, start. And construction, generator. Oh, that's it. We don't have to build it? Oh. You don't have to build it. I was thinking you had to build it. You research it, and then you build it. The one challenge no Frostpunk player has ever completed, Endless Builder Variant. Survivor difficulty, Rifts map. I'm not familiar with the Rifts yet. Long hours of toil. Sir, our people are worn out. Some of them have been working on extended shifts for days on end. Their effort is taking its toll, and they're becoming restless. They deserve a break. Let me go on strike. Alright. I think at this point we can do regular shifts. I don't think any of the workshops are actually on extended shifts. Research generator. Don't use extended shifts. Okay. Not on extended. These people can get out of here. We have no raw food. Not extended. Nothing's extended. Not extended. There's nothing to extend there. Okay. I guess we're fine. People are tired of working so hard, and yet they're not working too hard? Oh, look! Somebody's sick. Oh. Somebody's still sick. Why is it queuing up somebody who's sick? We have 76 other people. Weather bar! Yep, here it comes. Oh, there's gonna be warmth, though. We almost did 2 upgrades in one day. Oops. We almost did 2 whole upgrades in one day. Do we make more? I mean, we can always destroy him afterwards. Let's make one more over here. It's just for the last one now. See, I was really looking forward to taking advantage of my, like, speed up by 20% thing. I was kind of looking forward to that. The satisfaction of preparing and all that. Having calculated and actually breaking up my calculator to make sure that I am, gonna meet all the requirements. There's so many workshops. You promised people warmth, you delivered. That's right. No problem. You do not have to work an extended shift. There's so many. I've never seen so many. I mean, we still have 71 more people. You know, it's like a waste. It seriously speeds up research, and so few people realize that 500 workshops is effective. More! I could build more. I'm thinking more. We have plenty of materials. It's within range of the brazier. One of these days, I'll be consistent. One of these days. No promises. I'm not making promises for that. Do we build more? I don't know if these are actually gonna get the brazier there. Make an uneven amount. And make a road. Pew boop. Pew boop. Pew boop. Okay. Now we're playing like a pro. Well, now the novice has become the professor. Executions. So Crystal Daz, have you seen the executions? I don't really want to see this again. It's really sad. They don't even use these other 2. They have 3 slots, but they only have like 1 person in there. I guess I should be thankful. The first, like, few moments have to be actually kind of nice. Because it's so cold out. And then it's awful. I was really hoping these would be done by the workday. The new workday. Not a moment will pass. Last one. Frostbite. Oh, I forgot about them. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Your fingers. Put your glove back on. What are you doing? His face is like... I totally expected that. One of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in such colds. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. My voice, my tone does not even, like, sound genuine here. Let's do a motivational speech. Nah, we have plenty of motivation. So actually, you know, it's a little bit colder in here than at home. Everybody should just go home. Well, it's colder in that building at least. So we're on level 2, yep. Oh, this one's not. Is this like super nice now? Oh, they don't stack.
The workday is over. Report for your voluntary duties.
Yeah, poor people being neglected by me. Cold home. Sir, one of our people are concerned about how low the temperature is in their quarters. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold. Look, it's not cold. Everybody's house is warmed. We won't be able to do this. We won't be able to do anything. We have zero technology to actually affect this. And it's not much discontent. In fact, the power. All right, the work shift is over. Let's go ahead and speedy through. This was pretty cool. Uh-oh, people are getting sick. Probably there. Or well, at least now it's chilly. Building insulation. And nobody's at work. Right. This thing is not on 24 hours, right? Oh, it is. What a waste. Just wasting my coal here. Number 1. Another 24-hour one. I've lost hundreds. 2 days of coal now. It's gonna be just in time. An execution of a public enemy is starting. True believer. Sir, today's execution caused quite a stir. The condemned was a union member, workers' council representative, and also a militia informer who denounced many recreationalists and traitors. He was found asleep at his post and condemned for nearly causing a fire with his pipe. He died screaming your name and begging you to save him. Close it. Click, 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 click. Click, click. I want to take my word back. No more terror. This building is cold, but nobody's in there? I have to warm it? 10, 20, and 30 between the two of these. Yep. So we could build another infirmary. Here we are building a million workspaces here. Or 3 more, yeah. We do have the steam cores. We don't have the engineers. We have shoddy service. I'm just gonna do 2 more. I have a limit to the excessiveness. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you can't dismantle it. We need to warm it? Oh, that's why people were getting sick. We had our morning execution. Oh. So we could warm it so it's nice and toasty while the executions are happening. Same with telegraph station. Yeah, it's like Some of those things make me feel like this isn't a like a real-time strategy game, or like even like a traditional city builder. And I know it's not, but those are like some of the things that you might expect from a traditional city builder. And if you don't really know much about the game, that might be something you might expect. Like the buildings are just things you can build all willy-nilly. Everybody's out of here, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm like paranoid that I'm just leaving everybody to die. It's chilly. So I have 2 days. Generator upgrades finished. We've done it. We have finished all the upgrades. Our generator will now be able to protect much more people against much worse colds. Alright. We did it! So now we just hit fast forward until the game ends. Or we can take, actually, before we do that, let's take everybody out. Or, let's do everything. Let's research every single thing we could possibly research. Let's do that part. Oh, since now we can research stuff in like a few hours. Let's do the easy ones first. Ones that are higher up on the list, I'm assuming are pretty easy.
Shift ends. Workers, enjoy your well-earned rest.
Aw, they recognize that we finished, so they called it a well-earned rest. Speedy forward. So this has definitely been a... What was that message? I missed it. Oh well, I guess. This thing can be turned off until the execution stuff starts. This... As soon as I turn that off, people started getting sick. No, okay. Don't quite understand why people are getting sick all of a sudden. Wait, was it that? There shouldn't be anybody over here. They shouldn't be at work. I need to employ the infirmaries. Well, it's a good timing now that there's so many people who are sick. I think people are just getting sick. We really don't have any engineers. I'm gonna take him out of there and put him in the infirmary. We'll get better buffs there. And when's the execution? I don't know if I timed the execution well with the brazier. Let's get through these. So it's like 3 hours? Almost 4? I've been wanting that one. Give your people time to rest, maintain normal working hours, they feel ready to work hard again. Ooh. We're doing this. Thank you, Crystal Dawes. Yeah, my first... Uh-oh. This one was one person down. I had to say, this one wasn't as stressful as a primary game. And naturally, I don't think it really should be more stressful. But I did find it a little bit more stressful. Or I didn't find it more stressful. Except for at certain points. And I have to say, one of the things I really appreciated from this expansion is the schedule. Initially, I didn't really understand the format of the schedule. I thought that little bar was my my timeline, and not like my literal progress. Yeah, this was a good game. This was a really good playthrough. But having the schedule was really nice. It's kind of like having the refugees in the main campaign. Missing lookouts. Sir, if everything goes according to plan, the icebreaker should be here tomorrow, not a moment too soon, as everybody is desperate to leave this place. One of our people went out on the ice to look for his ship, but it's been some time and he hasn't returned. His friends are worried that something has happened to him. Oh, is this similar to the father who went out to find his kid? I want to send people out. We have a lot of people. Let's send them out. Let's see, people are sick, I'm assuming. Okay. So we have everything here. We have two more here. 1, 2, 3 here. There's a few over here. I don't think we're gonna make it in time. There's a few scouting locations. There's a new scouting location now in the Frostland. It's gotta be quick if you want it though. Yeah. I don't see anything. Right? Yeah, they're all grayed out. These are all seen locations. Oh, okay. Let's go back. Let it get to 1, I guess. I don't think time passes when you're in a map. It's 1 o'clock now. Maybe it won't be until tomorrow? Interesting. Fate of the Lookout. Sir, the search party returned in the dead of the night, empty-handed and unnerved. They found shreds of the man's knapsack and clothes in a circle of trampled, bloody snow, and traces of dragging along a set of large paw prints. These are polar bear tracks, says an experienced explorer. These beasts normally keep far to the north of here until winter. We must get out of here. The weather really is getting crazy. I see. Now it should appear. Boop. As it rains down from the sky. Ooh, Polar Bear's Cave. Oh, sick. Let's raid the polar bears. Animal tracks lead from the place where we have found our missing lookout's belongings towards a nearby cave. Sick. Let's see, how 8 hours. Okay. That's cool. Boop. Alrighty. Doop-a-doop. Fire up the kiln. Sir, coal reserves are low. It's true. You might consider its alternate resources. Apart from gathering from the piles, we can get coal from wood if we research and build charcoal kilns. That's true, but we also don't have any trees. So we can't really do that. Where's... Everybody here is going to be cold. Well, until the brazier turns on. I mean, we could turn this one off. Actually, this is done. We can turn this one off. And these poor people who were left out here in the snow that we completely forgot about. Hey, look, while you guys are there, why don't you break these down too? That's your new channel outro. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Have a good day. Boop. Yeah, I need to figure out a consistent outro that I don't just find myself falling into a loop. If we had more trees, I mean, we could disassemble some other things, but the icebreaker is going to be here soon. 2 more hours. Alrighty. And now we're out of wood. Alright, well that was a good effort to get all the research things. It was a good try. I wasn't even thinking about resources. Get everybody out of here. Go home. And turn off the brazier. I almost said brazier. Oh my god. And you know, while you guys are over here, we'll leave this on, I guess, because people are going to be working there. No, we're going to disassemble all this stuff. Alright, we're going to hit... boop. Oh, I have to click this every time? Alright, well, this, regardless of what I do, it's going to be 2 clicks, I guess. Yeah. I guess I didn't have to unemploy them and then destroy it. I could have just destroyed it. And then they would unemploy themselves. I'm glad you've enjoyed this one, Crystal Daz. Yeah, this one was a lot of fun. It was a really, really enjoyable change from the main campaign. You can use the brackets to cycle through buildings of the same type. I mean, I'm doing it. I have to have something selected? Oh, okay, there we go. And you can select all of them. We're out of coal! Three. Oh yes, let's see how the polar bear cave went. The entrance to the cave is marked with trails of blood. We can hear muffled growls and roars coming from inside. Let's explore. There's 2 of them. And 2 of us. Winter has come. There's no doubt that we found the place where the polar bears dragged our missing lookout, or rather his body. We doubt he could be still alive considering the amount of blood we saw on the way and around the cave. Search the cave. Forgers will carefully look into the cave. Yes, it's risky. We will look through. It worked. Oh yes, I will indeed risk it. And it turned out to be successful. Forgers managed to search the cave without being noticed by a couple of polar bears. They found the partially eaten carcass. Again, I'm speaking way too high tones. Possibly of our man. There was nothing they could do. Well, we didn't die. Cool, that was a neat little added thing. It's really cool. So yeah, this was pretty fantastic. Bad medicine. Sir, a worker employed as a medic mixed up the medicines and poisoned the patients. Unfortunately, 4 of them died. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, sobs a distraught worker. I was following the manual to the letter, I swear. Then a shadow crosses her face. Maybe the engineers altered it to make us look bad. Punish the worker. I mean, narratively, we should continue to blame the engineers, but I don't want to lose any more engineers, honestly. Alright, I'm gonna blame the engineers. That's our theme. And speaking of discontent, boop. And this one, strike risk, right? Inspection underway. Our guards will check out everything. There's not a lot about, I forgot I have to click on the thingy. Oh, there we go. We did our best. Oh, don't sound so defeated. Finally, I can't believe it. Our toil is over. It's just getting started. It is completed. Truly a marvel. I waited so long for this day. Kindling of the flame. Of a flame. The huge generator symbol of workers' victory slowly disappears from view, dwarfed by the mountains towering over it. You have won against all odds and look defiantly into the uncertain future. Workers, inspired by the wonder they've built, burned with fervor. Eager to carry the news to their homeland, they will never forget what you showed them. At the excuse me, that the old social order is just kindling for a flame. You have a feeling they will not watch idly the chaos engulfing the empire. The flame you kindled might spread far and wide. We did it. Through streamers. Oh, here's a time lapse. Best feature. Every bold endeavor demands sacrifice. And so, we did. Executions, selfless sacrifice, abolition of privileges, muzzling dissent. Look at us using 2 ventilators. Throws kids into generator. Oh my goodness. Crystal Dawes, how dare you. There's no children in here, actually. No children in this expansion. Oh, here comes the snow. Liverpool needed a chance. I manipulated to give it. 16 dead workers, 9 dead engineers. It's not too bad. It's more than our main campaign. But was this price just? Here's our excessive use of workshops. New Liverpool, Site 113. Support capacity 500 citizens. I don't know how you can fit 500 people in there. I guess there's a lot of empty spaces there. As long as you can have shipping, that little corner can survive. But if without shipping, there's no coal reserves there. There's no mines or anything. Crystal Dawes, have a wonderful dinner and therefore evening. I'll see you next week, maybe. We'll continue streaming on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I think I'm going to continue playing Frostpunk. I'm curious about other expansions, and I'm kind of curious about the Endless Mode. I've been kind of thinking about the Endless Mode a little bit, to be honest. So I'm open to suggestions for that. I know there's the Rift. Let's see, select scenario. There's the Arcs, the Refugees. I think the Refugees is kind of just like a little challenge. And the Fall of Winterhome. Actually, I think the Fall of Winterhome I'm going to do next. That one I'm actually really interested in too, for the narrative. All right. Thank you everybody for hanging out for the conclusion today. Nadia Kemi, you were here the whole day today. I really appreciate that. I hope you had a lot of fun here too. I hope you had as much fun as I did. The music is a little It's a tad much. But yeah, so we'll do the Fall of Winter Home on Tuesday next week, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if anybody is watching and you haven't already, feel free to follow. No pressure, you don't have to, but it would give you a little bit of an alert. By default, it puts the notification up, and it'll let you know when we stream again. Scruffy756, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. You are number 22, I believe, if you want to know your number for the future. Congratulations, number 22. Yeah, let me see if I can pull up my numbers to confirm that. If that's important to you. I don't know if it's important to you. It's mysteriously really important to me right now. I must know. You are number 21. 21. I was overzealous. So you are number 21. Scruffy756, you were the 21st follower. Congratulations. Blackjack, there you go. All right, everybody. Well, I'll see some of y'all next week. And let's see, I'm trying to scroll up to Crystal Daw's outro. Hope you all enjoyed the stream today. Have a amazing morning, afternoon, evening, dinner, lunch, breakfast, sleep, nap, however this stream finds you. Have a good one of those things. Boop.